Howdy folks, it's Tall Turtle here, and welcome back to Forza Motorsport 7, the Forza Drivers' Cup, in the middle of the Masters Championship. We only need to do a few more of these series, but we're going to do them all anyway just because we can. And without further ado, let's get right to it. Alright, just going down the list, we're going to do the Mazda spec, which is next. So we have 0 cars owned, there's only one you can buy, so let's see how much the thing costs. Mr. Narrator, tell us what you know.
Powered by the Mazda rotary engine, this Formula Mazda Spec race division is a relatively low-cost way to enter open-wheel racing. With everyone driving the same car, let's see who's the driver with the best skill.
Alrighty, 50,000 credits, we have to buy it. So, can we do other colors? Ooh, what color do we want? Do we want an orange car? That's ugly. Let's do that color. Alright, lime rock. Ooh, I like lime rock. I like lime rock. Alright, for this car, let's do ABS off, steering normal, everything off. We'll do paddle shifters at first to see, but we're going to take all those assists off for this one. The only thing we're leaving on is paddle shifting. We'll see how they actually shift in car. So let's do this, and let's do a test drive just to get used to the car. We already know this track, so let's see how this goes. Oh my. That was the longest burnout ever. Okay, it looks like paddle shifters. Okay. Brakes work. Oh my gosh, this is like a little go-kart. We can go faster than this. Come on, let's do it. Oh my gosh, I'm so used to the stability control. And now we got the friction assist off. Come on. Oh my gosh. I have to get used to this all over again. Because we've been having so many super modern, super fast cars with all the assists on. That we gotta get used to running raw. Like, this is totally raw. Very cool. Alright, I'm gonna do a little bit of test driving on my own here. Oh boy. And I'll catch up with you in a little bit. Okay, these cars are fun and fast, and you barely need to slow down to get around the corner. Wow. Let's see if I can keep the hang of it in traffic that I had when I was doing my test drive. Because, oh my goodness, was that fun. Like you said, you didn't have to slow down for these corners. I mean, these first couple ones you do, but other than that, I was like wide open around the whole track. It was so fun. This is the sharp one. Oh man, was it fun. Oh, who's spinning me? Who did that? That wasn't me. Somebody else did that. Somebody hooked up on me here. There's this sharp one, then after that, it's pretty much wide open. So let's see if I can do what I did in my practice laps here. It's a little different when you have to set up with other people around, but I think we can do it. And there's this one here too. See, I can't set up right for it, so I'm not going to go as fast. But there we go. Alright. Let's see if I can demonstrate what I did in my practice laps. So we like went wide open around this. There you go. Except for the few corners in the beginning. You don't really need to slow down. And then what else was I going to say? Oh, looking at the gauges in the middle, you don't get the gear you're in. Whoops, I was trying to set up for that. Because I found a way to set up for that turn that you can go wide open, but that was not it. We'll catch it next time. But you can't tell what gear you're in. You get your speed and you get your tachometer, but you don't get your gear, which is a little distracting because I like having the gear that I'm in, but that's okay. Something else you'll notice is the wheels, the rotors heat up and get red. So here, if you slow down just a little and then turn, oh, you can usually make it. Not that time, but usually you can make it without slowing down. This one you can go almost wide open. There we go. And I was coming out of the last corner like 123 miles an hour. Let's see if I can do it. 105. It's a little slower than I was, but not bad. Okay. It's 2 laps. I like held my breath while I talked. So let's race and see how well we can do when I'm not talking. Oh boy, we have 2 laps left. We're going to start lapping people, which is going to be a big problem on this track. So we might end up just having to stay behind, because I really don't want to run into everybody. But you can see how fast this car is. And remember, all assists are off, so we're running it completely raw. But it's so much fun. This is one of the first times I've had fun in a fast car. I guess it's not that fast, but it looks fast. Alright, here we go. I love this corner. You just take it, tap the brakes, and turn. And you should be able to go all the way. Look at that. Nice. Whoa. Oops. I don't know what I did there. Got a little too excited. I think in the back of my mind I was worried about lapping people, and now that's not going to be a problem, is it? Alright, back focus. Let's win this last lap. I know what happened there last lap. I had hit the bump that puts you in the air, and I stepped on the gas pedal in midair, so when we landed, we just spun around, which would make sense. But, didn't have to worry about lapping anybody. Thank goodness. Road Atlanta. Here we go for the win. FTW. Okie dokie. I love when we have a standing start as opposed to a rolling start. Also, I'm the only one with a fancy custom paint job. Everybody has number 2 on the side too. That's funny. Alrighty, number 2. Let's pass number 2. And we're going to pass number 2. And we're going to pass number 2. And then we're going to squeeze in here between number 2 and 2. And number 2 is going to hook on my back wheel, but I'm holding it. And let's get up to the front of the race. Who is pushing me around? Oh boy, look out for number 2. Okie dokie, this could be good or bad. We'll see how this goes with these people. Come on, go-karts. Come on, go-karts. Who's hooked on me? See, someone's spinning me around. See, he's on my wheel. Come on. Oh. That's not fun. Oh no, all the way to last place. Just because he was hooked on my back wheel that whole time. Oh man, this was going to be a sure win too, but not when they hook on you like that. You don't have a chance, and now I'm pushing too hard. And we're just going to have to take it with some humble pie here and see if we can get better than the last place. That's what I'm worried about now, is just not getting last. No, another guy hooked on my back wheel. Dude. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I was trying to avoid him and stay wide. Oh, how frustrating. So frustrating. Alright, let's just blast through this. Let's just get through these people here at this point. Nope, he's hooked on me. He was. Oh my gosh. All that work for 22nd place. Come on. This is annoying. I guess the only way around something like this with these cars is to do it from the outside view. Like this, because then you can see when they're going to hook your wheels. But I'm really bad at this view. I always go way too fast. I have a really hard time racing from this view. See, I don't know where the track is, and I mean not the track. I don't know where the limits are of the car, but we'll try it here and see if I can get around these people without banging into their wheels and get hooked on them. I don't know. What? Why did he do? See? Why did he spin out? I didn't even touch him. But I was able to avoid his wheels, right? Much as I can't stand this view. It does help, I guess. Okay, let's see how all this stuff goes when I can actually see the cars that I'm racing with. Oh, see? Hit me anyway. At least I was able to avoid them. Okay, I guess. See, I have a really hard time judging the corners like this. The sharp ones, anyway. Well, see, now we're hooked, but now I can get off of them, I guess. I guess that's okay. That was my own fault. So what happened there is I had a really good entry into that. Oh boy, this is really hard from the outside. I had a really good entry into that corner, but then I gunned it too soon and then tapped him, and that caused me to spin out. So we're gonna finish this nasty thing in 22nd. I'm so disgusted, all because of the way the beginning went. But that's just what happens, I guess. Drops us from first all the way to 12th. Gross. Next race. Sonoma in the fog. I don't have anything else to say about that. Alright, if we can just avoid the other wheels, we should be good, but man, that is tough stuff. Once you're hooked, and once you're in the back of the pack, you're never going to get back up there. So let's just be really careful here. There's somebody to my left. Don't want to hit them. Don't want to get hooked on them. Let's see here. But otherwise, I mean, these cars go so fast and easy through the corners. See, look at that. It's so fun. But I'm also trying to avoid everybody, which is realistic, of course. But when you're racing in real life, they're trying to avoid you too. So, you know, right now I'm trying to avoid them, but they're not trying to avoid me. They're just racing the way they're programmed to race. That's the difference. Oh, come on. We can do this. Perfect turn, huh? Okay. Top 10 so far. Let's just try to see what we can do with this one. If we can get in front, we can stay in front, no problem. But I'm scared to like go through these people. Whoops. I was so busy watching that guy trying not to hit him that I wasn't looking in front of me. Darn it. It was going so well too. Man, how can I not be catching these people? This is crazy. How I'm not able to catch some of these. What are you doing? I'm not able to catch some of these cars. It's crazy. It's like they're getting farther and farther ahead from me or something, but we'll keep doing the best we can. We still have a lap and a half left or so. What is happening to me here? It was going so well, and then I just kind of lost it, I guess. We'll have to settle for this, I guess. Does it bump us up a little, I hope? How much? A few. Alright, that's going to be it for this episode because we're halfway through the Spec series, and I'll catch you next time.